Let's get a look at our forecast once again. Lonnie Quinn took a walk across the hallway here at the broadcast center. Joined me here in studio with an update on this nor'easter that's now moving out of the area.
Fizzling. Okay, it's still in the area, but fizzling, KJ. We're going to do better as we push ahead. And look, it's not going to be a great day tomorrow. It's going to be kind of looking like this, which look how we sort of worded things, kind of breezy and dismal looking out there. It's not going to be a bright sunny day tomorrow. Still see some rain, but I just don't see it as a hazardous day. So what do we expect? There's still one potential hazard out there, and that is a chance for some minor coastal flooding. It's still out there, and it's all about the next high tide cycle. Overall, things are improving, but it is a damp and a cloudy Tuesday with a bit of a breeze out there. Sunshine returns on Wednesday, and then we are chilly, but we are sunny to finish up the work week. So let's get right to this idea of some coastal flooding. Around the Jersey Shore, it's a coastal flood warning. The numbers are lower, maybe 1 to possibly pushing 2 feet of inundation. Other places, shaded in this white or this green, maybe half a foot to a foot. All right, and that's where we've got some alerts and some coastal flood statements. But it's all about the high tide cycle, and it's Sandy Hook and Atlantic Beach. Your high tide cycle is around 2:30. For the Battery, Lindenhurst, and Freeport, it's around 3 o'clock. Just know you're still running astronomically high in terms of the high tide because of that big moon overhead. You could have some. It wouldn't be what we had earlier, but it's a minor chance for some flooding out there. Overall, that low is going to be pushing south and eventually out to sea, but as it's exiting, it's still got that counterclockwise spin, still pushing water towards our shoreline. Just know we've got better-looking skies off to the west that will eventually take over, but your day on Tuesday, it could be a little light shower here or there, and it's more cloud cover than anything else, but we are certainly drying out the atmosphere. Look, the rain that we picked up, we needed it. And how much rain are we looking at from here on out? Very little. Maybe if you see zeros, but there's still some green displayed, that's less than a tenth. So maybe a few 1/100ths of an inch, maybe a tenth around Belmar, maybe 3/10ths of an inch around Toms River. That's about it. But whatever you pick up, you're putting on top of the numbers here. Comac coming in with 3 inches of rain. Seaside Park, 2.6. Homedale, 2.5. Ridgefield, Connecticut, right near me, 2.01. Central Park with 1.5. And any raindrop we saw out there. Okay, I don't want to, applaud the damage. That's a bad thing, right? But the rain was needed around here. The winds did the damage. Island Beach State Park, a 62-mile-per-hour gust, the biggest gust anywhere in our area. LaGuardia, 46. The airports were affected because of the winds. And you may be reading on social media about a 70 and 80-mile-per-hour gust down in portions of Long Beach Island. The National Weather Service has come out and said that's a false reading. They said the exact high mark that we hit was a 62-mile-per-hour gust. And what we see currently, as you push into your morning hours, they're more like, say, 15 to 30-mile-per-hour gusts out there. With the bigger gusts, the farther east you go. And that's how we see that playing out. If you move it forward, guys, and show you what we see for the extended forecast, there it comes. All right. 61 degrees tomorrow. Yeah, you're cloudy, and yes, you have a rain chance. It's not a lot of rain. Then it's out of here. Then we've got a good-looking day on Wednesday. Sunshine, 66 degrees, but the cooler air sets up for Thursday and Friday. Friday morning looks to be the coldest temperatures we've had around here so far this season. Saturday, you're 65. Saturday could be a little bit of rain, KJ, Saturday night, but I think it's a pretty good weekend. Sunday, you're looking at 70 degrees.
70 degrees. Okay, thank you, Lonnie.